Good morning, students. I hope everybody is fit and fine in your home and taking good care of yourself, isn't it? Okay, so today in our Google Classroom, we'll continue with the same chapter of computer, that is lesson 1, hardware and software. But let us first revise what we have done in the last two classes. We have done the components of a hardware and the categorization of hardware into input devices, output devices and processing device. And then we have learnt about the software, what is the software and the categories of software. So in today's class we will do about the uses of computer. But before we do that, I want to show you the components of a hardware once again. So please have a look. Today again with the help of the PPT, I will show you the different components of a hardware. The first is monitor. This is your monitor, the main screen of the computer. This is your keyboard. Then here it is a mouse and microphone. There are different types of microphone. Then this is the speaker, and this is the speaker, and this is the printer. Then this is a scanner. This is a cabinet, and this is the CPU. This CPU components are inside this cabinet. This is a webcam, and this is the motherboard. The motherboard is a very integral part. It is a circuit which connects all the wires of the computer. So this is the motherboard. Then this is the display card. We have learned about the display card, isn't it? This is the network card and this is the sound card. These all three are, what are these three? They are the processing device. Okay, so I hope students, with the help of these pictures, you will be able to recognize the different components of a hardware. So today we are going to do the uses of computer. Where are computer used? It is used in the education sector, it is used in the health and medicine, it is used in the banks and financial institutions, in the transport system, tourism, defense services, e-commerce and law enforcement. Students, I want everyone to take out your book and a pencil in your hand, and if I tell you to underline something, please underline it. So come to page number 10. Uses of computer. Computer has become an indispensable part of our life. Indispensable means inseparable part. It has become an integral part of our life. Right from simple uses at home, such as typing a document, listening to music, watching a movie, chatting with friends, banking, paying bills, and shopping, to complex uses such as tracking criminals and performing scientific calculations, computers are used everywhere. Let's take a look at the uses of computer in different areas. So it has undoubtedly become an integral part of our life. First is education. So you can very well understand how the computer has helped us in this time of crisis to connect with you, isn't it? Okay, have you heard about the educational sites such as Byju's and Vedantu? Isn't it? So they are educational sites which offer online teaching. So, and in this time of crisis, what we are using? We are using Google Classroom. So it has happened only because we are aware of the uses of computer. We are able to use the computer to our best advantage. Computers are actively used in educational institutions to improve the learning process. Some advantages of using computer in education industry are: the audio-visual representation makes learning easier and interesting. What do you mean by audio-visual representation? You are able to hear and you are able to see. Like if you want any information and any components of a hardware, for example, that we were doing. So what? You just go to a Google, internet, and you type whatever you want to see, whatever information you want to get. You want to see that component, so you type the name of that component and the image will come. So with the help of computer, the education system has reached a new level. Students find it easier to search information on the internet, isn't it? You see a lot of things on the internet related to your subject. Teachers can find better ways of teaching and presenting information through a lot of YouTubes and on making videos and all. We are learning so many things. So it has helped us also in many ways. Distance education. What is a distance education? Distance education, you are sitting at home and then you are learning and getting the advantage of teaching by the teachers who are not near you. They are sitting apart, but they are able to teach you. So that is your distance education, which is made easier as one can enroll for courses without any dependency on location. So from anywhere around this world, you can study. Like what is happening right now? You are somewhere else, I am somewhere else, but I'm able to connect to you. So this is also like a distance education. Okay, but in distance education is like generally offered by universities for bachelor degrees and postgraduate degrees. But during this time of need, we are also doing it like that. So next is online training. Online training can happen from the comforts of one's home and timing can be as per convenience. So these are the uses of computer in the education sector. Next is health and medicine. Now, this computer has promoted the fast growth and better care while reducing the mistakes. We are all aware that computers are prone to less mistakes or zero mistakes. Computers play a crucial role in the medical and healthcare sector. Below are some examples of how computers help in medical field. It stores the detailed patient records, medical information, stock of medicines, billing information, research papers, as well as database of doctors and medicine. So it is computer is helping in keeping all the record. It is having like a storehouse for all the data of all the doctors and medicines. So a database is created with the help of computer. Then diagnostic tests. You must have heard about X-rays, MRI and CT scan. They require specially designed computer machines. And that is use of computer robot assistants during surgery makes the procedure more accurate, fast and less prone to human errors. Continuous monitoring of patients' heart rate, pulse rate and other health details using medical equipment connected to a computer can alert the staff in case of emergency. So you see what are the uses of? There are so many uses of computer in the health and medicine. Next is banks and financial institutions. Computers play a significant role in the banking and financial industry. What it does, computer stores the detailed customer information and their financial transactions such as deposits and withdrawals. So bank have all the details of each of the customer with the help of the computer. They create a database for the customers. Withdrawal of money from the ATM machines anytime, anywhere. So you can must have seen ATM machines. It is also a computer which helps you to withdraw money anytime and anywhere in any part of the India. Keep track of bank's product and service offerings, their earnings, interest rates and trade in stock and commodities. So you can understand it like that it helps you to know about the different bank products, what is the interests they are offering on different deposits and the other commodities of stock and trade in stock and commodities. The online banking facilities allow the customer to check their account balance, make financial transaction and execute fund transfer. I hope you must have seen your parents doing fund transfer or checking their account balance or make some financial transactions with the help of the computer. The internet banking helps it make this possible. Then the very important use of this is examples are like Paytm and PhonePe, by which you can transfer money without actually giving the currency or notes, the physical notes, So it is like a transfer of e-money or e-currency, that is electronic money is being transferred, electronic currencies are being transferred without seeing the physical notes and coins, isn't it? So this is one of the biggest use of banks and financial, so that it has allowed the transfer of funds from one account to another without being involved in the physical transfers of money, notes and coins. Next is your transport system. Computers are very useful in air, land and water transportation. The Global Positioning System, this is GPS, helps you track the movement of your vehicle through satellite signals, calculate routes, total driving time, and traffic on the road. So most of you must have this GPS on your mobile, which helps you to track the movement of your vehicle. It helps you to understand the satellite signals, calculate the routes, and the time taken for traveling anywhere, and the traffic on the road as well. Then you have the transportation system use computer to control traffic lights, handle payment, issue tickets, and monitor the movement of vehicles on road, air, and water to avoid collisions. You must have seen the toll collection. So that is also an electronic toll collections. If you have seen it properly, they just if somebody have a card, they just swipe it and the money is being deducted. So that is also electronic toll collection is a part of use of computer in the transport system. Then you can book tickets, very important, of bus, flight, or train online using the online reservation system, which today most of us do the same thing. It also helps us to detect the weather forecast for air travel, which is very essential for the air travel. The next is your tourism. Use of computer in tourism benefits both the customers and business. Tourists can research on various holiday destinations, book hotels and travel tickets using the internet. Internet also plays the weather information of the destination. Internet also displays the weather information of the destinations. Based on the weather information, tourists can decide the best season to visit it. And I hope most of you do like this during the time of your vacation. How you plan to go somewhere by seeing the weather condition of that place, isn't it? For large and dispersed tourism business, computers ease the communication between branches and location to streamline the overall operations. Streamline means like to manage the line of hotels. Like you must have seen the line of hotels, like same hotel is in different places. Okay, so it helps, this computer system helps in easing the communication between the branches, the different branches of the hotel, and to make the overall functioning smooth. Okay, next is defense services. Using computer makes the defense services more advanced. Computers are used to design new weapons and missiles. Computers also help in tracking incoming missiles from any other country, tracing lost debris during an accident, and testing various equipment. So it helps in tracking incoming missile, tracing the lost debris. Debris means unwanted things, the unwanted garbage, that is called debris during an accident, and testing various equipment. Computers are used in military training for training the army personnel. Computers are used to communicate with teams at different locations to coordinate work together. Computers are used for encrypting the communication in the defense services as the information is confidential. In the military, there are so many information which the normal public should not know. It is like a secret. So they use encrypting the communication. What do you mean by encrypting? That they use code for the communication, and this code can be decoded with the help of computer. Next is e-commerce. E-commerce means buying and selling. Please underline it, students. E-commerce means buying, selling, and exchanging of products, services, or information online using a computer. So there are many online sites now available for buying things. Name some few, like Myntra, Amazon, isn't it? So these are the few online portals where you can buy things online and the things are delivered to you at your home. Many businesses have websites that allows users to sell or buy goods over the internet. Making online payment for bills such as electricity, telephone, credit, debit cards anytime. So online payments is also made easy by the help of this e-commerce. Please turn the page, students. Next is your law enforcement. So that is related to the police. There has been a significant growth in the use of computer technology by the police department. Store and retrieve vast amount of detailed data of criminals, incident reports, fingerprints, photo, videos, description, and registration of vehicles involved in criminal activities. So criminal record is maintained by the help of computers. They trace their vehicle number, registration number of the vehicles, and the other details which are involved in any criminal activity. sharing of encrypted information such as documents, photographs, reports, etc. between various police departments. So I said what is encrypted? Encrypted means the code that they use for writing the information. And encrypted, it translates data into another form so that only the person who has to know about this data knows about it, and everybody does not have the access to this data. So that is your encrypted information, such as document, photographs, reports between various police departments. Tracking and tackling online crimes such as piracy, identity theft, online bullying, and other cyber crimes. Recently, we had yesterday only some cyber crime that China attacked. That is all cyber crime, isn't it? Are you aware of this incident? Okay, you should be aware of what is happening around you, in India and around the world. So this was the China which they have attacked. It was a cyber crime. Communication between police vehicles and police stations help in fighting crime. Placing CCTV cameras around the city helps to keep a check on criminal activities and traffic movement. So what is a CCTV? What is the full form of CCTV? Yes, it is a closed circuit television. Please write it over there, underline and write it over there. Closed circuit television. Now you must have seen CCTV cameras installed everywhere now, in malls, in some departmental stores, jewelry shops. Why it is done? For the purpose of security. And one more thing, come to point number 3. Tracking and tackling online crimes such as piracy. What is this piracy? You must have heard about this word, but what is piracy? Piracy is downloading or distributing content without the permission of the owner. Okay, so that is called piracy. So with the help of computers, the piracy, identity theft, and all those crimes could be tackled. So we have seen the different uses, the various uses of computer. So it is a very versatile machine, and the computer is being used in every walk of life, making it really useful. Now students, come to your exercise on page number 15. Exercise A, that is fill in the blanks, we have done in the last class. We have discussed the answers as well. So today we will be doing exercise B and exercise C. First, take out your exercise B. State whether the following statements are true or false. The first is, computers reduce the time to perform any task. Computer reduce the time to perform any task. It is definitely true. So write there true. Okay. Next, software is a collection of programs stored on hardware and run using another software. Is it true or false? Yes, it is also true. So write there true. Number 3, application software is used to perform specific tasks related to managing computer resources. Is it true? No, it is false. Okay, come to page number, I'll show you where it is written. Come to page number 10, application software. Second sentence. They are used by users for creating, the first sentence, application software used to perform tasks other than running a computer system. And the statement here is, application software used to perform specific tasks related to managing computer resources. So this answer is false. Okay, now come to next. Banks and financial institutes use computer to store the customer information and their financial transaction. Yes, the answer is true. Okay, the last one. Computers help in tracking incoming missiles, tracing lost debris of any accident, and test various equipment. The last one is also false. The last one is true. The last one is true. If you are not able to see the screen right now, the board right now, but right there, true. Computers help in tracking incoming missiles, tracing lost debris of any accident, and test various equipment. So it is true. Okay, now come to next. Exercise C, match the columns. The hardware and software is given, the names are given, and you have to match it with its type. Okay, I'm writing it on the board. Students, I have written it on the board. Hardware and the type. Please match it accordingly. Webcam is the input device. Speaker is the output device. Operating system is the system software. TuxPaint is application software. And motherboard is the processing device. Please do this, both exercises B and C, in your book. So students, I hope you have understood the things that I have taught you today. And so what we have covered till now is the components of a hardware, categorization of hardware, the input devices, processing device, output devices, software, categories of software, and then uses application software, and the uses of computer in different fields. So I hope students you have enjoyed my class, and so we'll meet you again in the next classroom. Till then, bye and thank you.